What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games. Welcome back to another SAOIF video. And in today's video, I just wanted to talk about things that I see in this game that just make me raise an eyebrow and like just question some things. Because look at this door. Why is this here? Why would they go through the trouble of putting a door? Like, you look at the map, there's nothing there. Well, I have some speculations on that. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing if you guys are new. Let's talk about what's behind the door. Alright, guys. So I know there's nothing behind this door right now. And could there be anything behind this door ever in the future? I don't know. But if you look at it, it's very curious to think, why would they have these doors? Look at them. So you have a wind element door. You have a fire element door. You have a holy element door. And you have a water element door. And then obviously back here is the Black Iron Palace, which would essentially be like dark element. But you have these doors, okay? Why would they go through the effort of putting these door looking things here? Like, why? It drives me bonkers. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of a missed opportunity. Because how cool would it be if behind these doors there were different things? So, for example, right here, they could put a wind element boss. Like, there could be some sort of massive wind element boss that it would be a giant raid for us to participate in, and it would be fantastic. Just imagine that. Imagine a wind element raid boss, 30 people going to fight this thing. Woo! And it wouldn't be guild only. So just think of this. How cool would it be? Because you have the guild raid, and the guild raid you can go in with your whole guild and fight the boss. But imagine if you could party up with just 30 random people to go fight this boss. Just go quick party, or just if you want to get together with your guild, get together with your guild. But I think that this would be like the pinnacle of endgame PvE content that they could do, and that would just be tremendous. It's just like, I never really paid attention to these before. I mean, I've seen different things in the background, and I've wondered why they have certain things in the background. Like, you know, in certain places it looks like it could lead to other places, but then there's nothing there. Like, there's a path, but you can't walk that path. It's actually blocked by an invisible barrier. But just imagine. So, like, why you look at that one? It has swords on there, and it's wind element. Why here spears? It's fire element. Why over here you have, what is that, clubs? That looks like clubs or maces. Yeah, maces, holy element. Over here you have what looks like axes. Okay, or hell, that's not axes. That's like, I don't know what that is. You know what? I'm gonna call it axes just for fun. But dude, just imagine you go and you fight this massive boss, the hardest thing that would be in the game, even harder than chaos bosses, because chaos bosses you go and you fight with a party of 6. Imagine you go in, the hardest thing to fight in this game. You go in with 30 people to fight this boss, and then the boss would drop a random epic drop. Dude, I think that would be amazing. Amazing, especially now that we have rare weapons. I think that would just be fantastic to go and fight this boss right here, and he tells you what he, like, either what the boss element is and what one of his weaknesses are. So maybe it's like, you know, it's a giant raid boss, right? So when he starts doing his charging ability, it tells you right there he's weak to spears. So if you use spears, it would break his it would fill up the break gauge and break his charge move. Dude, that would be amazing to be able to fight a boss like that. Just picture it. You go in a quick party with 30 people, and obviously there would be a level requirement. You would have to be level 100. Give something to the end game players. Level 100, you know, you go and you fight the boss. Now, here's the thing. What you guys are probably asking, well, Goshen, what happens when we reach higher levels and all that stuff? Then it would evolve. It would evolve. Give us different tiers to fight as the game progresses. How much better would the end game content be at that point? Because then it's like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna go fight this boss, knowing that to break him I have to use spears. But what if I don't have spears? I have to rely on other people to use spears, but I want to fight this boss. So then you go and you party up with people who use spears, you know, to be able to break the boss. Same thing with swords, which everybody should have swords in this game. Like they've given away way too many free sword skills. But you know, look at the mace one. Okay, so obviously the sword one would probably be the easiest one, because if you're gonna break him with swords, then you'd break him with swords. But then look at this one here, maces. There's a lot of players who use maces, but there's a lot of players who don't use maces. I'm one of them. I don't have a lot of mace skills that I'm good with. Yes, I could put a mace build together, but I wouldn't be doing too much damage with it. My proficiency's down. I don't have a good mace to use. I don't have good skill records to use, but I can build something and maybe help to break the boss. But just imagine, you go in, party of 30 people, level 100 plus, ready to take on this boss, and it whoops your ass, because that's how difficult this boss would be. I would absolutely love that. I would love it. Now, obviously, you know, if you're partying with quick party, your chances of losing are probably higher. But because there's a level requirement, if you're going on quick party, then all those people who are level 100, or you would only party with people who are level 100. So I think this would be fantastic. And then, so you're fighting this boss, and then he can drop rare armor, he can drop rare maces, because he's a mace boss. So he's going to drop rare maces. And then, you know, as they progress, they can update these, like add another one, expand this area, add another one, you know, that gives you daggers, add another one that gives you daggers. What are we missing? So we got axes. So bows, you know, like just update it with things like that. And oh my god, that would be great. That would be so good. So much fun. I don't know. I mean, this is just me like looking at this and like, why is this here? I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that, who looks at some of the things in this game and is like, why did they put this? You know, was there some intention behind it? Because I mean, it's a building, yeah, you know, but would it teleport us somewhere? You know, that's what I see when I look at it. Is like, okay, it's a building, and obviously to enter it, it would have like this right here, or it would have like one of these things pop up, like when you go and you fight limited time events, right? So there'd be one in front of each one, or maybe a character standing in front of each one. So maybe Kirito, because he uses swords. Over here you'd have Sachi, because she uses spears. Over here would be Lisbeth, maces. Over here would be Lifa, axes. You know, even though that's not an axe, maybe they could just like update the design or whatever, because this looks weird. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, but I think this would be a fantastic addition to the game. Bandai, Asobimo, if you're watching this video, please do this. Please do this. I know I'm not level 100 right now, but it would give so much more to your community of players who play this game. If this is a PvE game, add this. Yes, we got chaos bosses. Yes, we have guild raid, but I'm gonna tell you right now, guild raids suck. They absolutely suck, because you got to rely on your guild members to run it. So most guilds, like, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them, it's really hard to put a party together for, because not everybody's on at the same time. And then chaos bosses, yeah, okay, great, but we're running the same thing over and over again, and chaos bosses are just giving us avatar stuff. This would be a perfect opportunity to introduce rare armor and higher tier rare weapons that, you know, are specific to these bosses. And I think would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You know, and have it drop the weapon. So you could still have your rare weapons that you craft, but have the boss drop the weapon. And obviously it would be RNG for everybody. You know, like I'd be in a party with 30 other people, and then boom, you know, the weapon drops for like one person but doesn't drop for me. You know, that's fine. I get it. It's all RNG. But it would give us something to do. Something that is always there permanently that we can have as endgame content. Because floor 13 dropped a month ago now. We don't have any word on floor 14. We don't have anything to do except run the same boss over and over again. At least if you added something like this, you added 4 bosses like this straight up, oh my god, it would be so much fun and so good for this game. I promise you it would be so good for this game. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If Bandai Asobimo does watch this video, let them know in the comment section below. Share the video out if you do like this idea. I would love to see it. And I would love to see you guys commenting, keeping the conversations going. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out, guys.